Now, guys, first part of the class will come in the first recording, and as we disconnected, so this section will be in part 2, okay, for today lectures. Now, I will name it as a multiplication table, short form for that. So public static void main. We'll click on finish. Okay, so Zaki, I will check at the end yours also. As guys, first of all, whenever you're writing a code, try to at least first of all understand the input and output of the program. The inputs are 2 because I want to run a multiplication table of 2, and the outputs will be the result which is generated from their multiplication. Okay, now how will I do that? Let's first of all, I need to take one variable, that is the factor variable, which I could multiply that semicolon. Yeah, I will initialize it. And secondly, I will pass a user-friendly message, system.out.println. I will name it multiplication table of 2. Next, I will do what? I will use for that. Let's make it for. With that, I will initialize int looping. I will name the variable as a looping variable, looping number equal to 1. I will initialize it as a 1. Okay, and now I will compare it. If looping number is less than equal to 10. Why I'm getting this, I will explain it. Looping number plus plus. Now in here, I need to print it. Why I'm taking this a looping number 1 from 1 to 10? Because the format of the data that I want to display is like this. 2 and 2. 1, that will be what? Equal to 2. This looping section is all the time changing, because if you check that 2 and 2, 2 equal to 4. You can check it that this section is not constant. This is continuously changing, but this first section is constant. That's why I take it as a factor. Factor into looping number will be the result for that. That's why I'm taking looping number as in a part of loop. Now here I need to create, or I need to make the screen or center or display or view of this multiplication table. How would I do this? System.out.println. Now inside that, first of all, you can see that my input is, my display should look like this too. Okay, where I store the 2 variable, the 2 number value, I store it in factor. So first bring the factor variable, factor. That's totally fine. Now, after that, I have X sign. X sign is only here for displaying purpose. For displaying purpose, add a concatenation, double quotes, add a space, put X from the keyboard. Now your next job is X into what? Into 1. Now 1 is my what? 1 is just add a concatenation sign. 1 is my looping number. So add looping number. Looping number here. After that, you have equal sign to display. Now equal sign is again should be come into under the or in between the double quotes equal sign. Now next job is you need to display the result. Now in this section, your logic comes. Add a plus sign, add one extra braces. Inside that, do what? All the time you're multiplying factor into looping number. So do it like this. Factor, add a star, like you do multiplication into looping number. Your display is ready. Now, if I run this, I'll save this. And if I run this, you can see that my multiplication of the two table is already displayed. You can see the beauty of the code that with the help of for loop, now I can display the multiplication table. What if I would do this manually? For that, I need to take 10 times system.out.println. You can see that how much for loop saved my time for writing an extra piece of code. Is that clear, guys, till this point? Do we have any question, any confusing point?
It was very fascinating to see all these functions putting together, you know, all the ideas.
Mm-hmm. It is very easy, Ahmad. Just it needs a little bit practice. Now I know that this was new for you. Just once after the class, if you rewatch the video, and again, because we have a Saturday and Sunday also off with the Friday, if you rewatch the video and practice it, I know that you will get it definitely. You're confused with this section, Ahmad?
No, sir. No, I totally got it. We identified everything in the beginning, so it makes sense totally.
Yeah, great. That's totally great. Fine. Okay, this was a little tough, but it needs practice. Yeah, Abdul, it needs a practice. Everything needs practice. Just practice it. It will be very easy for you. This was the...
Sir, can I share my screen?
Yeah, share your screen, Marina.
I become confused what I did here.
Okay. Okay, you made it dynamic. Excellent. Okay. Let me check what you did.
Should I specify this in enter result or no?
No. Why you declare result variable? What is the need of result variable here? Okay, great.
Because I thought when we do the function,
No. It's
play
okay,
by
totally
result.
fine. It's okay now. As of now, it's okay. Okay. Sonia, sorry, Marina, you see that you enter a first number, you store it in num1. But for second number, we don't need to take it for the value, because that value is only constant, that it will goes from 1 to 10 for multiplication table. So we don't need to take that.
So means I have to put some number. But I want to write it fully dynamic. Like I want to ask the user to enter everything.
Okay, for making it fully dynamic, as Marina, you understand that even if we make it fully dynamic with the multiplication table, we all the time we need to loop the value from 1 to 10. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, that section would be constant as of now. You need to take only the value of the multiplication table, whether you want to print the 3 multiplication table, the 4 multiplication table, or the 5 multiplication table. For that, you need to take it inside the variable. Okay, as of now, let me help you. Go ahead, you take the value and read inside the num1. It's okay. Now, you need to do what? Come in the first section in a for loop.
Mm-hmm.
And for loop, just make it num2 is equal to no, in first portion of the semicolon, yeah, and first portion, before the semicolon, yeah, in this area. Num2 is equal to 1, 1. Yeah. Now come to this for, yeah, this side. Now num1, which you read num1, num2, sorry, num2.
It's num2. It's
Less than,
num1.
yeah. No, not num1. Leave it as a num2. Yeah. Num2 is less than equal to 10. Less than equal to 10. Now make it num2 plus plus. Now in this portion below in the printout, num1 plus into num2. It's okay. Equal to num1 into num2. Then what is the error? Let's check the error. Okay. You put something, hover on the cross mark. Let's see what is the error. Okay, you didn't put a sign, plus sign. Sonia, Marina, wait a second.
Plus sign?
Yeah, plus sign. Can you spot it with the num2 after the X in the print? System.out.print after the X.
Here?
Yeah, not in right side of the num2, on right side of the num2.
Here.
Yeah, no, not here. A little bit come to the, yeah. Now a little bit more, come. Yeah, okay. Once more. Yeah, here you add a plus sign. You need to add a plus sign because you're concatenating the value. Now it seems good. Now run it. Say okay. Okay, enter the digit 4, 5. You can see that the multiplication table of 5 is printed for you.
Yes, thank you.
Excellent job. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're most welcome. You can stop your sharing. Okay, guys, one program just remaining for us. That was about fully dynamic of the why do I loop that which we practice, but I know that you guys can do it by yourself, or do you want me to do it for you again? Should I do that program?
No, sir, I think it was understandable.
Okay, great.
Can you please copy this code and put it in the chat
Yeah.
box?
Just whatever area I copy, just paste it inside the public static void main body. Okay.
Okay, sure.
This is the basic logic. Okay, guys, I will stop the recording.